Asbestos exposure usually occurs in the workplace, though workers can bring asbestos home if proper decontamination procedures aren't followed. Several jobs in the U.S. have a higher risk of asbestos exposure, including auto mechanics, firefighters, and construction workers. Our focus in this video will be potential asbestos exposure and prevention on construction sites. Asbestos was widely used in thousands of products after World War II, up until 1980. Any building built before 1980, whether commercial, residential, or public, possibly contains asbestos. Asbestos materials fall into two categories, friable and non-friable. Friable asbestos can be crushed or crumbled by hand. These products are more dangerous as they can release fibers readily when disturbed. Non-friable asbestos is more stable, but can become friable when damaged. Examples of potentially friable building materials include wall and ceiling treatments. These could be sprayed on, troweled on, or drop ceilings, electrical insulation, pipe, boiler, and tank insulation, fireproofing, and paper backing on sheet flooring. Roofing, siding, drywall systems, mastic, floors made from vinyl asbestos tile, and transite are non-friable building materials. Some non-building uses of asbestos include brakes and clutches, gaskets, appliance and machinery components, and asbestos cement pipe found in city water distribution systems. Asbestos is a possible contaminant in talc and vermiculite. There are 4 primary work practices used to control the amount of asbestos fiber in the air. These are wet methods, careful handling, enclosure, and ventilation. Wet methods use water amended with wetting agents, or removal encapsulants to wet asbestos-containing materials, or ACM, as they are being cleaned or removed. Also, removal contractors might mist the air in a containment area to control airborne asbestos. Unfortunately, amphibols like amosite, which is common in fireproofing, do not respond well to wet methods. There are special wetting agents designed for amphibols, but they are not as effective as amended water is with chrysotile. Careful handling of ACM helps limit the production of dust. Limit abrasion by power tools, and do not drop or crush ACM. Vacuums with HEPA filters trap asbestos fibers. HEPA vacs attached to drills, sanders, and saws minimize airborne asbestos. Enclosure of the work area keeps airborne asbestos from spreading. This often involves sealing the entire work area in polyethylene sheets with curtained entry points designed to control airflow. Decontamination procedures for workers and equipment prevent asbestos from being carried out of the workspace. Enclosure and ventilation are usually used together. Glove bags are common tools for both small and large-scale asbestos work, particularly with thermal system insulation. Workers stand outside the glove bag and reach into the bag with attached gloves to do asbestos-related work. Ventilation pulls clean, uncontaminated air into a work environment and always exhausts contaminated air from the work area through a HEPA filter. This reduces the concentration of airborne asbestos in the work area and reduces workers' exposure. Personal protective equipment is the last line of defense against asbestos exposure. Depending on the job, OSHA might require head, hand, foot, and whole body clothing. A respirator is the most important PPE. There are several kinds, from half-mask negative pressure respirators, supplied air respirators, and SCBA systems that provide varying levels of protection. OSHA has 3 asbestos standards, including one for the construction industry, that are designed to protect workers from asbestos. Employers are required to assess the workplace to determine if there is asbestos, provide air monitoring to detect if asbestos fibers are at or above the personal exposure limit or the excursion limit, employ engineering controls and work practices, provide personal protective equipment, initial and yearly training, and medical surveillance. If your job involves handling asbestos, consider our 2-hour asbestos awareness course. Take care and be safe.